Alrighty guys, so this is my very first YouTube video. In this video, we're going to be going over my new short hair. If you are from my other socials like Instagram or Twitter, you may know that I recently just chopped off all of my hair. So I wanted to make a video where I was showing in detail how I style my hair and the things that I use now that I have short hair. So this is what this tutorial is gonna be. This is my very first YouTube video. So give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share. And leave me any comments or any questions that you may have down below. Alrighty, let's get into the video. And I thought, what better first video for me than to be how I style my short hair. So as you guys can see, she is a pixie, okay, but she is a mess. I just recently cut my hair off. Friend, I actually wasn't intending for my hair to be like this when I initially went in to cut it. I was just gonna have like short curly hair, and then, you know, life was like, no, we're gonna choose your haircut for you. And I was like, all right. And I just wanted to take you guys along the process of what I do. I feel like it's a lot simpler than when I had my curly hair. First, I'm gonna go in, I'm going to wash and condition my hair. I probably have gone like a full week without washing my hair, which is typical even when I have my fro. I would go probably about a week. I do feel like I have to stick to that week with my hair being shorter because the oils kind of seep down on my hair a lot quicker, so I do have to make sure that I am washing my hair, you know. So I like to use the shade Terra, the Egyptian Black Castor and Black Seed clarifying shampoo, and the co-wash conditioner. I use it as a conditioner, I don't use it as co-wash, but it is very cleansing and it does kind of suds up. So this is how it looks. Boom, 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 boom. So I don't always use this for every single wash. Between washes, I will use the Aussie Moist line, the shampoo and the conditioner. Washes about this one because I really need to clarify my hair and clean it. And then next week when I wash my hair for moisture, I'll do the Aussie. Hey guys, so I just got done washing my hair, but I'm hopping back in because we're gonna go right into how I start to prep for the style. So I am using the hair milk from Carol's Daughter. It is a styling foam, so just looks just like this. Moisturizes, improves softness, helps prevent frizz, which is why I like it, because my hair does still have a little bit of a curl to it. So we're gonna do what's called molding the hair. So when you're putting it in, I'm gonna look at the mirror a little bit. You want to really kind of get it into the root, and you want to be generous with this. My hair is still soaking wet too. I want to say that my hair is still soaking wet, as you can kind of see the drops. But you can see how I'm kind of putting it into the root of the hair, so it's getting down to the root of it and on soaking wet hair. It just does better on soaking wet hair. So once you have the styling foam all in your head like this, saturate it really nicely, you're just gonna go in. Now a lot of people use a like a rat tail comb for this step. I just use a detailed comb, you know, same thing. So I'm actually gonna go in with the wide side first and kind of comb this through my hair. So you notice that I did not use a leave-in. I'm not using a leave-in because it would be a little bit too heavy on my hair, and it just wouldn't hold a curl, it would fall flat, and that is something that you have to be cognizant of when you're doing the mold. And I'm following it with my hand to kind of further smooth and get some of that foam out of there. So, yeah. Do that. like the middle too, because you want to make sure that is done correctly and you don't have this like weird space in between there, you know. Okay, so once you do that with the wide side, then of course you're gonna go in with the fine side. So for this, I am going to focus a little bit more on my sides and really smoothing them down. Okay, now the front, I think, okay, and again, don't do what I just did. Start from that back where your part is and bring it all the way to the front. All the way to the front. So what is to your liking? Everything feels good and smooth because you want it to feel smooth. So you can see she is smooth. And this little thing, hold on, just so you can hear it. It's just fill of foam, but that'll dry. So once that is happening, traditionally, like you were in a salon or even at home and you're doing this, people will buy wraps. Oh, let me make sure my ear is right. They'll buy the wraps to put around their head. I do not use that because sometimes I do this at night and I'll just go to sleep. So I use just a regular little tying scarf. It doesn't snag, it's not cotton or anything. And I am going to simply place that in my back, and then I'm gonna bring it around. Now notice I'm not tying it. I'm just simply kind of like swooshing it across each other. And then I make sure that in the back it's down over my like nape area because that tends to flip up the most, and on my sides. So my sides and my the back of my head are like the things that I'm more concerned about. I take a scarf just like this, and then I'm gonna put it for the top portion. This one is not as long, but it literally is just for the top to kind of get it to not curl up in the process. Okay, so this is how my hair looks as it's tied up and everything. This is how I tie it down. Then I'm gonna hop back on here and we're gonna take this off and then we're gonna start. All right, so I'm back. It really only took like probably, I'm actually gonna say probably an hour or so to get done drying. And I'm just gonna take it off. And we're gonna look at this hair. So yeah, the top is still kind of like, it's not wet, but it's like there. That's because there's more hair there, but it is okay. The back is completely dry, which is good. The back is completely dry, but this is how my hair is looking. Now when you do this, you just kind of want to bring your hands over it to kind of break any seal. It's very, very soft. This feels great. Now I'm going in with this comb. This comb, out of everything, no, there's one more thing that's like essential in this. I feel like this is like an essential comb to have if you have a pixie cut because of the way that it kind of breaks up the hair. So I'm just gonna kind of take that through and just break anything up. So that's why you do the mold. You do the mold so that your hair kind of has a foundation. So like, let's say like how my hair was before I even combed it down and I just let it dry like that, you would have some places that aren't like laying as flat to your head. You want the hair to kind of be trained to go in the direction that you want it to go in, and I really want my sides and my back to be trained to kind of like lay down. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into my fine tooth comb and I'm gonna start kind of sectioning off my hair. So I am just going to put my mirror back up here, and I am going to kind of section off my top part, which is kind of like that, and over here kind of section off my top portion of the hair because that's usually the last part that I do. And I'll just use like little regular clips like this because, you know, my hair is short, so I don't need like anything too extreme. Okay, so after I section off the top of my hair, I am going to heat up this little bad boy. So this is also the second essential thing that you need. So this is the bed head Pixi Flatiron. It's like a Pixi cut flat iron, and I have it set on 400. It goes all the way up to 430, so it doesn't go up to 450, which you never need 450. But I put it on 400, and it takes like 30 seconds to heat up. But you can see it's like an inch thick. So, no, not an inch. It's a half an inch thick. It's a half an inch thick, and it literally, this is it. I'm just doing the back section with this flat iron, and then we'll go into the sides where you can see it, and then the top. But the back of my hair is done super quick, super easy. So I'm just gonna go into my sides now. And literally all I do is take like a little section just like that. Nothing is like super organized or anything like that. I put it right at the root. So you see it's able to grab because of those like really little plates. And then I just do like that. And it makes a little curl just like that. So I'm gonna do it a few more times so you can kind of see. So literally just grab a little section. And then I just put it on just like that, and then take my hand around and do like that. That's it. So I'm gonna continue doing that. Now this little part of my hair that's right here, I am just going to kind of leave it alone. I don't really need it for this, but you can kind of see how that mold can kind of like set in for you, and you see automatically almost kind of how the cut falls into the side. So I'm gonna do this side, and then when I come back, we're gonna do the top. We're gonna do the top right here. So what I like to do is I like to start out by sectioning off pretty much like what you would call your bang, little area right there, and then I'm gonna literally comb this kind of up and out my way. Pieces and stuff like the little, I guess, baby hairs or something, they matter too. Okay, there we go. And I'm just making sure that it's kind of like a full curl, but I'm gonna clip it on, and then kind of make sure that I'm still taking it through as a full curl, but a little bit looser. So I'm gonna take the middle right here too, because there was like a little straight hair there. Now, one thing about this too, because of the mold that you did, you shouldn't have to go over your hair multiple times to get it to, you know, straighten out or anything. If you are going over multiple times, it should just solely be because of the shape or so, and you know, you shouldn't really find anything difficult in there. Okay, so we're just gonna keep taking off little pieces and kind of curling them over. I'm gonna go back to this comb, and I am literally just going to kind of comb my hair down and see kind of how it lays. And see if I like it. And I already see like some stuff that I'm gonna correct, but at this point, I kind of determine like, how do I want my hair to flow? How do I want it to like, you know, like the curls to go? Because you can like do so many things with it. And I use this side because this side kind of does it for you, like the feathering kind of technique. So now I'm gonna go in with the like little sharper side, the more fine side, and I'm gonna go in. So I am very, very particular about my cut, and like if there are little hairs out the way, I will fix them. But I like to use the fine one for my sides to kind of get it a little bit more that way that I want it. Same thing over here. So, because the way that I curl them, it's meant for it to kind of like come up a little bit like that. Okay. And so this is like the part that takes the longest. And I wasn't lying. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. I'm satisfied. Okay. I'm satisfied. So, that is the final look. Super easy styling, and I mean there's so many things that you can do with the pixie cut. You can flip it up, you can do it all just kind of straight, you can split it. So thank you for joining my very first YouTube video. I appreciate you guys for viewing and for taking time out of your day to listen to me and my annoying voice. Yeah, super easy, super quick styling for my hair. And then anything else you would be interested in, please let me know down in the comments. I am going to put everything that I used down in the description, so like the hair milk, the shampoo and conditioner, and where you can find this Flatiron at. Thank you for spending some time with me today, and then I'll see you guys next time in my next video.